Hi, everybody. This is Allison from Alleycat Creations. How are you? Another one. Hi, Spirit. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. And if you get anything from my work, a connected, an epiphany, a mind explosion, a new book to read, a new author to explore, please consider supporting my work. All the links are at the bottom of this video. And if you would like some artwork, skulls with big gems inside, business card holders with gems inside, pyramids, hearts, oil paintings with epoxy fun in it, more pyramids, candles. Please check out my website, Allylatcreations211.com. The link is on the YouTube site. And in the links there, you can find all the things that I do. And if you're interested in anything, please email me. And to note that I am working, not making anything really. It's disgusting. But if you have an autistic child in the age range 2.5, 3 years old, 4, and if you have any extra fidgets, things to squeeze, lights, fidgety things, please let me know if you have anything that you want to get rid of, recycle, donate. My classroom is full, for the most part, spectrum children who, because of the state and the town, is not being supplied with the things it needs to help these children succeed in a classroom. When there is meltdowns, there's a bunch of children just running around because they have so much energy and they don't have the equipment, the OTPT, speech, people coming in and pulling, there's not enough resources. So right now it's like figuring out how to solve little children tantrums, and kids have tantrums, but these kids can't tell you what's wrong. So it's been quite a couple of weeks working, making bupkis, and I just don't financially have it to buy the fidgets. I have a few that I had prior to my other job in New York, but if you have anybody that you know that's autistic and can donate towards, and I'm not asking for anything new, I'm asking things that have been used already that can be cleaned, nothing too small so they can't swallow, you know, things of pre-K age that are age appropriate fidgets, so that I can have some calming tools in my classroom. The teacher's supposed to provide a lot of these things, and she's just like, new teacher, new what, doesn't know what goes on in life. And I have a feeling that if it wasn't for me, the classroom wouldn't run at all. So if you can help, that's great. I really do appreciate it. Anything helps. Oahspe, Book of Saphah. I think I'm saying that right now. I don't know how far, how long we're gonna get today, but this one doesn't seem so bad. This couple of sections, so we'll just shoot for the breeze and hope we get her done. I don't know if I'm saying this right either. KII. Interpreted readeth thus: Master, what seest thou? Initiate: the world lieth before me. Yeah, the wide earth and all its riches, the living things upon it, and in the waters and every breathing thing, the pearls and diamonds and gold and silver, and at my hand the rose and the lily, adorned by the hand of Elohim. Master, seest thou nothing more? Initiate: yeah, master, the canopy of the firmament of heaven. In the midst thereof, the light, burning sun, propeller of the vegetable world, the glory of day and maker of light. On either hand, in the vault of the firmament, countless stars, saying, in the glory of our magnitude, O man, forget not him whose finger uprise the firmament. Master, what more beholdest thou? Initiate, the moon, who changeth her size and place according to the night watch of the gods, who minister to the wants of mortals. Master, is that all? Initiate, nigh, master. On either side I behold a hand, one pointing upward and one downward. One side of the world is all light, and one side all black, and the hand that pointeth upward is on the light side, and the hand that pointeth downward is on the dark side. Here lieth the brush that wrote, and the sacred gow, and above them the symbols of the burning candles of the ancients. Above these I behold the ark of the prophecy. Master, why haltest thou in thy speech? What seest thou? Initiate, alas, O master, above the world I behold an evil foot, black and clothed with serpents. Above the twin swords crossed is a sacred name, Elohim. Master, what seest thou in the midst of the tablet, black as with a net woven around? Initiate, a new corporeal world, rich in growing things, sprung from the surface thereof. Hang the sacred signs of the holy lords and gods, appointed by Most High Elohim, appraised and guarding over the morning and evening of the first days. Hear the trumpet call to the low earth and to the spirits of mortals now dead, to come forth, inspiring teachers in all useful labors to the new world above. Fabric woven in the firmament of heaven is descending to the infant Asu, thirsting for the kingdom in the lower heaven. Standeth Baugh Ghan Ghad, the tyrant of newborn spirits in the lower heavens, watching the new earth. His tablet is a coffin filled with serpents' tongues. In his footpath, millions of dead that sang his name to make him triumphant over Elohim creep, accusing him in the higher heaven. The pyramids, the temples of ancient saviors, and the overflowing holy basin, and lighted Nuba, candlestick of holy sacrifice, and the black claw, the Anramanius, the devil, are cast down and gone. Yeah, all the earth below another god is dead, but high up in the firmament the seven sacred stars still shine, the emblems graven by this great spirit. Master, what are the working tools of man born of women? What of the gods and angels beside Elohim? Initiate, alas, O master, I know not. My friend, since thou art learned in Gow, why comest thou to learn the signs and ceremonies of the ancients? That I may unite myself with other men and thus become a greater power to do good unto mortals. Thou art wise. Repair now before my proper officers for further examination. And if thou art proficient, come again before me, and I will conduct thee into the chamber of Oahspe, and there initiate thee according to the rite of the ancients. Signs and passwords, mystic ceremony withheld from publication for the reading of the tablet entire refer to the revealed tablets. Post-Pan Algonquin, the sacred people Ihins or mound builders, which is interesting. In Ohio and some parts of Indiana have serpent mounds. And I know they're not just relegated to those two places, but others. Read this as follows. Which way, man? To the tree of knowledge. I go hither also. Where then is thy treasure? I bring this pitcher and pot, a tame cout, and a dead man's skull. I have no more. Saphah bows in thy favor. Hast thou slain any living creature? Nay. Ungapa, put house in a mound high built and steep. I have slept my nights away in peace, slaying naught. Hast thou the Hagwasa, the head compressed from infancy? on my breast engraved the sign, single standeth most honored of all I have. When I was a child, my head was thus compressed to school the judgment down beneath the prophetic sight. I have seen the S world and the angels of the dead. Hold up thy hand and show me to the leaf sign of Agoquim. Then the burning flame of sacrifice and monstrous serpents thou wouldest rather feed than destroy. To engrave the sacred symbols in Kapoor one was well educated, behold I write. He then displayeth his skill. The skill is an excellent. Go thou to the southwest corner, and in the ark of the black hand thou shalt find a charm for venomous serpents. Bring it hither. Alas, O Anga, ask of me any service, but to deal in charms against anything. How sleepiest thy father and thy mother, and thy wife and thy sons and daughters? On the mounds and in the mounds, O Anga, hid are we all away from the devouring Hissa, serpent, and Baugh and Mew, lions and tigers. What is yonder building in the northeast? The temples of Agoquim. What meaneth it? It is the sacred house of Dan, Faithus. What are the signs? The all-light hand teacheth mortals to ever reach upward, the cup that all the firmament is filled by, the presence of Agoquim. What is the sign of a half a dog, a half a horse, and a man's head? The man is best is two beings, a beast and a spirit. What is the sign of the black hand and black unk, the slaying tool? The mortal who slayeth the wolf and serpent hath a hard time in heaven. What is the hard time of slaying man in heaven? In the firmament of heaven he is haunted. The spirits of the slain come upon him. He findeth no place. With his black hand of death uplifted he crieth out. What is the sign of Oahspe tent, and the sign of the black head of the eagle, and the black mouth with black tongue projecting? That all the earth must be subdued by man, even the blackness slander that issued out of man's mouth must also be subdued. What are the signs of the ear, the triangle and the square, the evil quarters, the wedge, and the vessels of copper? Alas, O Anga, I know not. What are the signs of the trumpet, the windlass, the hewing axe, and the altar of fire? Alas, O Anga, I know not. What are the signs of the asg, stretcher, and the basket? Alas, O Anga, I know not. What is the sign of man ascending, the org, the stairs, and lamp, and the trees of the black fish? First there was an egg, and then a fish, and then trees, then men, and he saw the light of the sun. Then wisdom came, and he learnt of Eloquim ever after. Thou art wise, and now by virtue of my power and wisdom and love do I crown thee brother of the Huanga prophets. Peace be with thee, amen. He who taught thee all the other signs will now teach thee three thou knowest not, after which the I will invest thee with cloth and with the signs of Shagi, words of the enchantment, that when thou travelest in far-off lands, thou shalt be received as a brother. Signs and passwords with help from publication. Yay! Anubis, Old Egyptian, the haunted chamber. Antechamber, examination omitted. Second part in the dark chamber, to wit. Mars, alas, death. What is the noise and confusion? Who comes here to disturb our haven of rest? Jupiter, alas, arises a leader. Hark, I heard a voice. Say thou, spirit or angel, speak. Who art thou? Mars, I am death. All who enter here must die. Are you prepared? Mercury, alas, sug, heavy, hark. What fearful words. Mars, silence. Jupiter, alas, O death, spare us, command us as thou wilt, but slay us not. Mars, impious mortals, know ye this place is consecrated to the spirits of the dead. All who enter here must die. Mercury, we implore thee, O death, is there no respite? Mars, over your heads I hold the two-edged sword. Fear ye and tremble when I command. Jupiter, alas, O death, we and all mortals fear thee. What shall we do? Mars, there is one respite. Sit ye at my feet in token of your submission to the highest power than mortals. The initiates sit down. Bid ye there till I call my fellow god life. Ye shall know your doom. All hail, O life. Hither, hither. Mortal intruders have profaned our sacred chamber. Come thou and deal with them, that I may receive their souls. Sun, alas, stand a light. Hail, O death. I come, mighty art thou, O death. Where is not for thee mortals would esteem themselves gods. Take me, brother, to them. Mars conducts S, Sun, to another part of the chamber. Sun, mortals, for what purpose are ye here? Speak to me, I am life. Sorry, guys. Pity us, O life. We are friends to the spirits of the dead. We have come hither to unite ourselves in the common brotherhood, especially to improve ourselves in spirit communication. Deal thou mercifully with us, and we will faithful and true. Son, on one condition. Only can I save you from death's hand. I have here scales on which I weigh mortals, and by your word shall ye be weighed, for all words manifest the spirit within. If therefore ye repeat after me the words I utter, ye shall live. But if ye do not so utter them, ye shall be handed over to death. Neither will I utter aught but what all good men and true may utter my words after me. Jupiter, speak, O life, what will repeat after thee? Mercury, we will repeat after thee. Venus, alas, Duji, we will utter thy words. Ceres, alas, Hystra, speak, O life, thy words shall be our words. Many of the stars repeat expressions in like manner. The initiates began previously named after some star. Sun, my friends, repeat your own names. And then these words, the initiates give their names. Of my own free will, in the presence of these spirits immortals, do I covenant that I will forever keep and never reveal any of the secrets or mysteries I may receive within this chamber, that I will accept as my brethren all who are here present, and all who have been heretofore initiated or may be hereafter initiated, as fully and entirely as if they were my own blood and kin, that I will not from this time forth utter one slanderous word against these my brethren, nor against any man, nor woman, nor child belonging to them, or that is dependent on them, that I will protect their honor and virtue and love as sacredly as I would my own mother, that I would from this time forth engage myself in some useful employment, and from the excess of my wages contribute to the relief and assistance of any of the brethren who may be helpless or distressed. So keep me, thou who makest and rulest over all, make me steadfast to keep this my solemn covenant, and I bind under myself, under no less a penalty than to forfeit all spirit presence, both in this world and the next, and the good fellowship of all men, if I should fail to keep this my holy covenant. By the pillars of the castle I swear, and by the sun, and by Osiris, and by the sacred wheel, and by the angel of Gao, ye by Elohim. Sun, my friends, you have been weighed, and the scales bear to your favor. You shall live. What more desire ye? All light, the ceremony so far being in the dark. Sun, let my servants make a light. The servants march about, but make no light. First servant, alas, O master, we cannot make a light, the oil will not burn, the lamps are cold. Son, in this emergency, what shall be done? Second servant, alas, O master, we know not. Son, let this be a lesson to both spirits and mortals. For as I do now, so in the great trials do ye also. Aside, hither, O brother, God, hither, O my brother. Mars, here, O life, here, O life, here, life, I come, walking to a different corner. Son, my attendant cannot make a light. The oil will not burn. The lamps are cold. What shall be done? Mars, let us supplicate him who is greater than life and death. Son, it is well. Mars and sun together, O thou almighty and everlasting creator of life and master of death, give us light. Give us light, O Father. Son, let my servants try once more. The servants now make a light. The initiates behold their strange apparel, which was put on them in the dark. Mars, behold, O mortals, by the light of heaven, man has risen above the breasts of the field and fowls of the air. But for the light of Osiris, your heads would have this day been as your hoods. With his sword he knocks off the head covering. Be as beasts no more, but men and women. In token of your fidelity to the covenant, drink ye of this nectar of life, because they were saved from death. The cup is then passed from one to another, and all drink of it. In the Algonquin tribes of America, the ceremony was the same, save that a pipe was smoked instead of a drink. And to this day, it is practiced by them as pledge of peace and brotherhood. Son, making the proper sign, which is withheld from publication, and take the hand of one of the initiates. Arise, O my brother of the haunted chamber. I salute thee in the name of withheld from publication. Mars, as ye are now raised up on earth, so shall ye be raised in heaven, where it is represented by the spirits of the second heavens, or scales to weigh the spirits of mortals recently dead. And he who presideth over the scales in heaven were called, alas me, how shall I repeat this his name? Let him who conducted you hither answer me, who is the God of the scales in heaven? Fourth servant, I cannot so answer, master. Son, knowest thou? Fourth servant, I am wise. Son, what wilt thou? Fourth servant, withheld from publication. And when Anubis appeared, the master saith, all words sprung from the fullness of the spirit within. Be exact in observing your covenant and the guard in your words towards all men. For as ye were here weighed by your words, so shall ye be both in this world and the next. The sun, and Mars now bestowed the past words and signs, here withheld from publication. Mars thus ended your initiation, and may cross of the wheel of the Great Spirit be the center of your action and the angle of your behavior toward all men. Amen. All respond, Amen. First initiate, why? This is just the brotherhood we desired. Second initiate, just what we set out to accomplish. Third initiate, and better done than we could have done it. Son, remember then this lesson, that in all good works inclining to brotherhood, especially that which inclineth to spirit communion, mortals are ever assisted and guided by wise spirits of noble aspirations. Manner of dismissal withheld from publication out of respect to the existing societies. Interesting there. Agoquim. Alas, Agoquim. Agoquim said, these are my divisions for the 12 feasts of the gods of heaven. Observe ye them in my name, for they are my inheritance, bestowed to enrich the wisdom of men. All labor is mine, said Agoquim. By my hand moveth all that is. The earth is my footstool, and I have made it square to the north and south, east and west. Three things made I, air, earth, and water. The angle with three sides made I in remembrance thereof. Three things bestowed I on man. the earth body, which is dark, and none can see through it. The spirit which liveth after my body, my earth body is dead. The third part I gave to man is the soul, which joineth him to me. The sun I made, and I set him high in the firmament, that I might see from afar and behold my earth-born children, and the lakes and forests and rivers and the caves and the earth made I for man. All that I have made is good and round or square, according to the place I made for it. But in the very young days of the world, the impatience of man led them to perceive not me and my good works, and they set about to do my labor. Thus came evil into the world. But I separated the evil from the good. Into the four corners of the world separated I them. I gave to evil where all is coldness and hunger, where they have invented the evil killing, bow and the flint dart, destroying my living creatures. My righteous shall live in mounds of earth and stone and wood, where the Uga, serpent and tiger, all other evil devouring beasts cannot come upon them. But for the light of my angels to come and abide with my people, ye shall provide the Hugadah, the well-covered house, and it shall have but one door, and peace shall be put therein, so that when my chosen are within, all shall be dark, and my angels may teach them. But the dwelling of the Hunsha'asi, the prophet, shall have one ongi window, and he shall have a mukagoin. Sorry, I'm butchering these words. The true sign of poverty, and it shall be his jewel, made of copper and gold, for whom I have made to live in poverty in this world will I exalt in heaven. Only the poor have I made to be my prophets. Over the mounds my angels shall keep watch against the evil approaching Uga. And they shall awaken my sleeping children, and they shall not suffer. Agoquim said, boats have I provided for the spirits of good men to rise to heaven in, and my angels shall accompany them to a place of light and rest. Agoquim said to the priests, have I given authority to make my signs and symbols and to bestow them on my righteous children. I want to say this might be the last one for today. Baugh Ghan Ghad. Baugh Ghan Ghad said, I go forth. All who follow me are of me. But will only is anything accomplished, that which I desire I do. Without me nothing is done. My name is Might. Big said, fear is failure. I am without fear. I am all S, incorporated on the low earth, have no fear. The all S gave forth, having no fear. By this created he the creation, like a lion goeth he forth. The sun is under his feet, so is the broad earth. Who whatsoever liveth or is dead, inanimate objects, fleeth before his breath. Even death cometh and goeth by his command. BGG, I'm just going to say that, said, go forth, my sons and daughters, multiply, fearing not, inasmuch as ye do these things, so I exalt you. Inasmuch as ye do not these things, I will bind and enslave. BGG said, think not I chose a weak man or a coward to be king. I chose only the valiant that fear not. Think not that I exalt the weak in heaven and make them gods over mortals. I choose the slayer of men and the death dealing. At this part of the service, the initiates march before the throne. BGG, who dareth my power down on your beliefs and crawl like serpents before my throne? Down and speak, I command. First initiate, by rocks I swear I will not down. Second, I, by him who standeth above the sun, I will not down. Third one, nor one, thou through thou drinkest my blood. Similar. I'm not going to say that. Nothing pretty. Sexual organ stuff. BGG, then must I from my throne of skulls descend to raise the seat another row. Bring here my battle axe to servant. The axe is brought, and the master clothed in a lion's skin with the serpent's skin coiled about his head, descendeth from the throne, and seizing the battle axe, falleth upon the initiates who have been previously drilled. During the ceremony, some of the initiates are killed outright, generally not intentionally. A cellar is underneath, and over this, the boards are made to trip. The master knoweth this, and the initiates not knowing it hath the advantage. The fray of skill lasteth about an hour, during which the initiates are mostly sent below. BGG, hut with gods. I fought with gods, I am king and brother, come forth fallen foes, and live triumphantly. With brothers like these, I will go forth and gather skulls to build another temple. The serpents help all that are alive out of the cellar, and if they are well and strong, they are spared. But if they are maimed bodily, they are slain with the battle axe. All that thus fail to take the first degree have their skulls scalped and added to the throne or judgment seat. During the ceremonies and along with the initiates are two or more who have been previously initiated, and these, of course, are spared. First one, to thee and no one else, I swear everlasting, thy be forever the place of skulls. BGG, know then ye Oda gods, I am descended from Baugh Ghan Ghad, the old spirit of light and power, by him incarnate in my virgin of the corporeal world. My blood is fed by the souls of men. In the days before the food of waters, my sire built a temple, 100 go-in square, with skulls built it, and feasted on their souls, uprising in the firmament above the sun, companion of the stars, on the spirits of mortals slain. His spirit feasted full of rich strength, till all the world bowed down and called him master. I'm not getting that name out. The something from behind concealed. All hail, O master, man and chief of blood. We come from the abode of flying wolves and lions and bears, uprise in the sky rocks that feed the black earth, the thrones of mighty gods. Great Baugh Ghan Ghad called us forth from the clan of the battle axe, shook the stars, saying, down, down, O ye gods, to me, Mother Earth. My holy begotten son, king of man, doth feed this throne with dead man's skulls. Behold, O king of man, these thy valiant fighters from their birth are reared as brother gods. Oh, slay them not, but teach them that he would rule in heaven, must begin on earth, and send his neighbors bellowing down to dust. Bring them before the altar, smoking in their blood, on the ark, a chest which containeth incense. Let them mingle in covenant with the everlasting Son. The marshals now conduct them before the altar, whence they cast down the battle axes. They join hands, encircling the ark from the east, west, north, and south. The high priests come forth out of the recesses of the walls of the temple, and the priests in twos and fours bear torches and approach the altar and the ark, chanting for the glory of Baugh Ghan Ghad, the all-powerful creator of heaven and earth. The master and the initiates take of their blood, which issueth from their wounds, and mingle it together, and lick with their tongues the commingled blood, saying, drink ye in the remembrance of me and the Baugh Ghan Ghad, my sire, the creator, doing all things his glory. And now come the Adha, bringing forth strips of flesh from the thighs of those who were slain in the ceremonies, and they bring them to the master, and he putteth the strips of flesh under his own thigh. And all the initiates put their hands under his thigh also, for this is swearing an oath by the thigh. And they say, I put my hand under this thigh, and I am sworn. Thereupon the master taketh the strips of flesh and eateth thereof. They handeth of it to the initiate, saying, This is the flesh of my body. Eat ye of it in remembrance of me. And Baugh Ghan Ghad, for in my blood and the flesh of my body have I established the church militant over all the world. Thereupon the initiates take the flesh and eat thereof. Oh, cannibals. Hi, cannibals. Cohen, the chief priest, on this tablet write ye your name in blood, and by these bones and skulls swear ye. Initiates on the table write our names in blood, and by these bones and skulls we swear. Cohen and initiates together to keep sacred the oath under the thigh, to preserve the holy words of the feast of flesh and blood for coming generations, that the light and glory of Baugh Ghan Ghad, the Creator, may shine forever. Amen. The Mgan, the women, now come forward, having cloth about the loins, and they bring the dead men and place their bodies on the altar of sacrifice, which hath been previously heaped up with dry wood. And when the fire is lighted, the Mgan march around the altar of fire, singing and clapping hands. Presently they appeareth in the smoke and the foul smell of the burnt flesh, the Oahspe evil spirits, so that many can behold them. And they eat of the smoke and of the foul smell, which are the food of the spirits of darkness. And when they have feasted satisfactorily, they take of the smoke and of the foul smell, and carry them away to Hada, to their companions, of whom their number is endless. Master Hoita, behold, my sire appeareth in a cloud of smoke and fire. Bow down your heads, Mgana, the women, and invoke his mighty power. Cohen's the high priest, O thou almighty Baugh Ghan Ghad, creator of heaven and earth, appear. Thou that slayeth all the feasteth thereupon, appear. Golgotha Temple. 11,000 years before Cosmon. Presently the chief of Oahspe, however you pronounce it, maketh a light in the midst of the black smoke, showering a face of fire. And it is a man's face, but the body he showeth is dark and of the form of a lion. And now the people march around about within the temple, beating together their battle axes and spears of wood, and clapping their hands, singing the while. The master revealeth himself in the lion's skin, and ascendeth his throne of skulls, and he is no longer called master, but Baugh Ghan Ghad. BGG, as my sire reigneth in heaven, so reign I on earth. Initiates, hail, Holy Father. Hail, Holy Son. Baugh Ghan. BGG, I command the earth. Eyes, the sun, or ones, eyes. The sun commandeth the earth. BGG, I command the mighty waters. Eyes, the sun commandeth the mighty waters. BGG, I command the air above the earth. Eyes, the sun commandeth the air above the earth. BGG, for these are mine to keep forever. Eyes, for these are the suns to keep forever. BGG, I am the holy, don't know how to pronounce that, chief militant. Eyes, the sun is the holy however you say that ending. BGG, my holy labor is to subdue nations and tribes of men. Eyes, the sun labor is to subdue nations and tribes of men. BGG, I make treaties or break them when I will. Eyes, the sun maketh or breaketh treaties when he will. BGG, for all things on earth are mine. Eyes, for all things on earth are his. BGG, I am immaculate and cannot do wrong. Eyes, the sun is immaculate and cannot do wrong. Oh, how annoying all this is. I's, right and wrong must be judged by the sun. BGG, my will do I make wrong right and right wrong. I's, by the sun will make it the wrong right or right wrong. BGG, I am the holy standard. I's, the sun is the all holy standard. BGG, I cannot err. I and my Father are one. I's, the Son cannot err. The Son and the Father are one. BGG, I now demand 1,000 skulls. I's, the Son demandeth 1,000 skulls. BGG, Baugh Ghan Ghad demandeth 1,000 skulls. I's, Baugh Ghan Ghad shall have 1,000 skulls. BGG, Baugh Ghan Ghad demandeth a pool of human blood for the sun's silver boat. I's, Baugh Ghan Ghad shall have a pool of human blood for the sun's silver boat. BGG, go forth, my brother gods, and bring the skulls and the blood, for this is the time of the sacred solemn feast. I's, we will go forth and bring 1,000 skulls and the blood for our king. All hail, mighty king of men. All hail, the master now rises to his feet with his battle axe outstretched menacingly. The initiates uprise their axes and spears menacingly also and walk backward, depart out of the temple. And we're going to keep it right there. That was creepy, cannibalistic, evil for the most part. So that was, I don't know, the beginning of that section, like a few videos ago, was like horrible. And now it's getting good, but in a interesting way. Very interesting. So that's for Oahspe. Thank you for watching. Please support my channel by liking and subscribing, supporting me in any way that you can so I can continue doing this, because I'm going to have to get another job because I don't make enough money at the full-time job that's not salaried, even though I have a bachelor's degree and 8 years of experience in my field. Fun time, says the doggy. Jeff Koons would be proud. Not. Anywho, sending each and every one of you love, like a passion, grace, shielding, and protective energy. Please go within. Be the shoulder for somebody. The lighthouse. Seed your truths. And I hope to see you guys on the next one. I appreciate all your support. And have a great and wonderful rest of your weekend. Bye for now.